Good morning. My hair is a mess. But I saw pictures from last night in Vancouver. Some of my classmates were hanging out, and I just want to get back to Canada. I really do. So I'm holding my phone differently than I normally do. Sorry. Look at these two giant tomatoes I just picked from our plant outside. Crazy! They are huge! So, haven't vlogged in a while, sorry. It is 1:17. I had breakfast, I watched some more Big Time Rush, and did my workout, and I just finished reading Boys, Bears, and a Serious Pair of Hiking Boots, which was like, I definitely liked it a lot more than I thought. I went from, like, not really liking it at all and dreading reading it to kind of liking it but thinking I was gonna sell it back to or give it back to the bookstore anyway, to now I think I'm gonna keep it here in Texas because I actually really liked it. And also it takes place in British Columbia, so that's really cool. So yeah, it was a fun read. I'm thinking I might go for a swim today because it is A, very hot, not inside of course, but it's hot, and B, I haven't actually gone for a swim in the over 2 months I've been here, and C, I should put the pool to good use, and today is a chill day. My phone cut off for some reason, sorry. What I was going to say is I have my speaker, like my Bluetooth speaker, so I can play music while I'm out there. Won't play it too loud because I don't want my neighbors listening to whatever I'm gonna listen to, but I figured that would be exciting, so I think I'll go for a swim. I'm gonna change into my swimsuit and go before lunch. So, yeah. Okay. I never do this because I always like to, read. I always like to read pretty much any book that I usually, can. So when I say that I made it 7 pages into this book and can't stand it, and I'm literally going to put it in the trade pile without even reading it, you have to know that it's really not my style. Like, ooh, this is, I can't. Ooh, I cannot. And this is the author of the Cheetah Girls, so first of all, it's like all about like fashion and stuff, and so the characters in it, like the way they talk, the way that the because it's from the one character's point of view, like the way that they even talk, I'm like, I can't do that, so I will not be reading this one. I have to admit, I told myself I was going to read the first chapter of this one, which is called The Queen of Sleepy Eye. And on the back, it says, it's the summer of 1975, and sensible 17-year-old Amy Monteiro longs for the freedom of college life in California. But in the first chapter, Amy is 50 years old. And then it says 1975, but there's still the character named Amy, and now she's a teen. I'm like, what is happening? What is this? I don't understand. And I don't know. So I also have this one here. These two, to be completely honest, I don't know about either. This one is like sorority girls. So this one I'm still thinking I will read. This one I'm not sure though, because it takes place in like, I don't really know. I don't know. But yeah. So I am hoping that the Queen of Sleepy Eye will get better, but right now I don't have many hopes. So we somehow have no sunscreen in this house, so it's a good thing. I do not plan on staying out here very, very long because I don't burn easily, but I wouldn't want to burn. Okay, so I've been sitting here and I have had nothing to really do. I didn't really feel like reading, and I didn't feel like reading my Into the Spider-Verse script and doing my response because I've already planned out that I'm doing that on Wednesday. And so I was like, well, what do I want to do? And so I went and I looked at the Nickelodeon internship thing that I'm going to apply for next month, and I realized, oh crap, they need a comedic pilot script, and my pilot script right now is not comedic. So I was like, okay, well, crap. Now I've got to come up with another idea for a comedic show. So my comedic show so far, I'm working on the series proposal for it now. It's called The 7 Secrets on Mount Terces. And here's my my kind of premise. It says, according to her foster dad, Lydia is about to have the best summer of her life at Mount Terces, a 10-week-long sleepaway camp deep in the mountains of Colorado. But when she gets there, Lydia is met with a nasty surprise. The camp was shut down years ago. Despite being stranded in a rundown campground with no cell service, 6 other unprepared and unique kids, and a sketchy neighbor at the farm 20 miles away, there's a pinch of adventure in the air, and Lydia and the others are determined to survive the 10 weeks all by themselves. So it's like a comedic for Nickelodeon 30-minute show that like themes are, hopefully no one steals this idea. If not, I have proof when it was conceived. So anyway, so I've only got 3 of the character bios down right now, but I'm really happy so far with how it's, you know, the characters, how they're shaping out. As I said, I've only got 3 down, but I'm really liking these 3. So 4 more to go. Yeah. Well, really 5 more to go because I'm including the sketchy neighbor, which I'm going to change that word actually because that's not a very comedic word. Friends, I just had a very crazy realization. Do you guys know the book series, the Magic Treehouse? The iconic Magic Treehouse book series that has like 50 books and it's awesome? Why has there not been an animated TV show of it? Like, why is there not an adaptation? That would be such a good thing to adapt into 24-minute episodes and put on Netflix, or you could even put them on cable, like either one. But like, that would be, oh my gosh, like they would each be, you know, each book's about 100 pages. So honestly, you could get them to 30-minute shows, and if you put them on Netflix, if you put it on Netflix, you can really have them any length you want, so it could be genuinely 30-35 minutes. No one's really gonna care. And are you hissing? What are you hissing at, Nola? There's no one here. Anyway, but yeah, I literally just tweeted the author and was like, hey, would you be open to anyone ever doing an adaptation? Because can you imagine how fun those scripts would be? Like, to look at these awesome childhood books and be like, okay, awesome, let's do it. I mean, if you wanted to stay even more true to it, you could split each book into like 2 episodes and have each of them be like 24 minutes long, like part 1 and part 2. That would give you even more episodes to air, but it would be the same stories and you wouldn't have to cut out nearly as much. God, that would be so much fun. So, yeah. Alrighty, well, I am now having conversations with people on Twitter about the likelihood of it happening and what streaming service would I want it to go to if I were the one part of rewriting it and all that stuff. So it's very fun conversations. I also completely forgot that there was a Magic Treehouse musical, so someone reminded me of that, which I was very grateful for. Nola is super energetic right now, and that's not very good. Anyway, I'm headed to bed, so thank you all so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. All my social media is in the description. Love you all.